Everybody, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this show. Hey, how about give it up for this band right over here? We got Dan, Kyle, Taylor, and conveniently, we have another Mike. Poor guy thought the show was about him. Okay, so this is Mike. I mean, I'm Mike and he's Mike, but for the next hour, I like to think we're all Mike. Because what we're about to do on this show, it's not about me. Sure, 95% of the content is going to have my face and voice involved, but I promise it is not. Okay, it's only marginally about me. We've created this show for a couple reasons. First of all, it's revolutionary. Tell me this idea isn't genius. Ready? A daytime talk show that goes live at night. Never been done before. Can we also, can we admire this set for a second? When has this ever been done? Come on, give it up for the set. Come on. I feel like it's dusk in a French villa in here. Oh man, just strolling to the market to get my baguette. It's the best impersonation of a French accent I have. We have grass. I haven't seen actual grass in 3 months. Sure, this isn't actual grass, but you could pet it and pretend. You could do that. I mean, everybody's been asking me what this show is going to entail. They say, Mike, what's this show going to entail? And I've been responding with, I don't know. I mean, there'll be grass, a bike. We have a bike, a pergola, whatever that is. I don't know. But other than the set, there's a lot of substance to this show. I'm gonna get deep with you. I swear. When the idea for creating Mike was brought up to me, because I swear, amazingly enough, this wasn't actually my idea. I knew I wanted to entertain viewers, but also spotlight people in our community who have been doing great things, but don't necessarily get the deserved recognition for their work. So that's what we're trying to do here. Over the next hour, there will be social experiments, giveaways, interviews, live musical performances, a magician, and yeah, ooh. And hopefully, after all of this, people will leave with a smile on their face and a fire in their belly to do a good deed, or really just interact with someone that they wouldn't normally interact with. Now, I don't want to brag. Okay, let's be real. I want to brag. Today's guests are probably the best in this channel's history. You may not know him by name, but you probably know him by his photo blog, which has gained international fame. Ivan Vilinov, the man behind Portraits of America, is here and making his first ever television appearance. Clap it up. That man, I mean, I've been following his photos for years. I'm excited to talk to him. His blog was originally called Portraits of Boston, but then he moved on to All of America, because that's pretty much what everyone does. Gets educated in Boston and then leave as quickly as possible. Good Morning America's meteorologist Ginger Zee and NBC New York's Ben Aaron will also be Skyping into this show. Clap it up for them. Clap it up for them. I don't want to speak for them, but I think their careers have peaked by coming on this show. Definitely. And on top of that, we're going to be spotlighting and sitting down with MonaLisa Smith, the president of Mothers for Justice and Equality, an organization, an organization that is dedicated to violence prevention in the Boston area. Now, combined, our guests have a Facebook fan page reach of 613,574 likes. Our show has 134 likes. I don't know how we got them. We're just going to roll with it. What most people don't know about me is that I'm actually in charge of a couple fan pages on Facebook. Take a look. There's my printer never works when I really need it to. I swear, I created these. It was cool to do back in like 8th grade. There's more though, don't worry. Why didn't I think of making that fan page? It was an actual fan page. Look at that, 340 likes. I'm kind of proud of that. But my most successful venture, my life goal is to find the cash cab. Now clap it, come on. 7,300 likes on that one, because that's everyone's dream. It's still my dream, even though the show's off the air. But Facebook always goes through phases of what's popular. Nowadays, it's sharing. Most of the time, and I mean, I don't want to single people out, but old people will share ridiculous posts that will have outrageous repercussions if you don't respond, such as this one. If you love ice cream, like it. If you ignore, you're going to go to hell. What? What? And then there's also this one. Like if you're not racist. I mean, no, you know, it's completely rational. But please, if you're going to call me a racist, please have the decency to do it with proper grammar. Come on. Now, there are some Facebook post shares that I am a huge fan of, though, and those are the ones that include animals. And give it up for animals. Come on, just give it up for animals really quick. I needed a little clapping. I needed a little clapping there. I really just want this show to run smoothly, and I promise you, we're going to take risks many times in the next hour of programming. Just not in these next 2.5 minutes, because this is a segment I like to call the cutest things in 15 seconds or less. First up, an otter eating an ice cube. Look at it. Oh, wait. What? Ready? Wait for it. Oh my God, wait. Look at his little brain freeze face. Please, take a look. Oh no, what's happening to me? Oh, little otter. It could be beat, though. Next, a baby bat eating a banana. Oh, man. You never thought a bat could be cute. I knew you didn't, but we made it happen. And this next one, I like to call it more cowbell, more cute. He's more musically gifted than me. Oh, well. You know, finally, come on, we all know. Throwing a baby into the mix and it's game over. Take a look. Surrounded by ducks. Look at the sheer happiness on the baby. Too many ducks, too many ducks. So now that I've properly drawn you all in, this show is all about making people happy. But the thing is, I've been trying to do that for a long time. Like, say, in mid-June when I went out and did this. Take a look. What song is this? No, I don't want this song. No. Okay, I could actually kind of get into this. Say something nice about each other.
We're having a baby.
Shut up! No, we're not! No, we're not!
Do you want to dance?
Not really.
A little bit. What happens when the music starts playing? Now you're like, oh, maybe. Want to dance a little bit or something? I got some music if you want it. Come on. Because in the daylight, come on! Sing it with me. Daylight. Daylight. Say something nice about him. All you've said so far is that you want to kill him. So say something nice.
He has nice eyes.
Yeah, wow.
I love that Laura is actually always there for people. She's a really good listener.
Oh, Laura, so let me tell you about my issue. So last night, there's this girl, you know, and she's really great, but
She's not interested.
yeah, friend zoned all the time.
You're gonna keep making
Musical
those sounds?
yeah, musical interlude until you come up with something. I got it. Start all over.
Start
all over. You turned out too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers. I should have held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours. I had the chance. What is this one about?
Town that apparently ends up with like a dome of some sort and they can't get in or out and people are dying.
It's the Simpsons movie.
Jenna has the best clothes.
Come on, Jenna, show them off. Like, they have impeccable fashion sense.
That's so true.
Look at that. You guys are the best dressed two people I've ever seen in my life walking together. Oh my God. Damn. Yeah, that's right. I like this. Hi, ladies. Would you guys like to say something nice about each other? Just one thing.
We like one another. We're friends.
Things I should have done when I was your man. And now I'm going to slowly disappear because now you guys have taken over. You have taken over her life. Ready? And I'm gone. Wow. Beautiful. Thanks for that, Mike. Hey, so our first guest has been running one of the most successful photo blogs in the country for years now, garnering 300,000 Facebook fans. Yet, this is his first ever television appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome Ivan Vilinov, the man behind Portraits of America. Ivan, oh man, take a seat. Nice. Ivan, man, thank you so much. I've been such a big fan of your blog for years now. And I'm sure so many people in the audience have also. Guys, have you? I'm sure. So Ivan, for people who may not be exactly familiar with your work, can you explain Portraits of America a little bit?
Well, as you said a little bit earlier, it was actually Portraits of Boston for
Right.
a long time. So the essence of it is mostly walking around, approaching completely random strangers and getting them to open up and tell me as much about themselves as possible.
Yeah, I'm so interested in that process because you get such deep stuff out of people. You walk past people in the street, you don't think they have that deep of stuff to say, but all of a sudden you get these captions and they're beautiful. How do you draw this out?
You know, people often ask me what kind of questions I ask and what's that whole sort of secret about it, and I personally never saw it as something special. For me, it was always something very simple. Why? Because we all talk to people. They're not strangers, but if you can imagine that they are not strangers, then it becomes easy. So after a minute or two, it often does feel as if they're not strangers, and then everything is much easier.
How long are you normally talking to them for?
Oh, it depends. From a minute or two to 2-3 hours.
Wow.
Occasionally even a full day.
I could barely last 5 minutes with the conversation. But so I want to know, like, do you have any specific funny stories or funny moments that have happened from talking to strangers?
You know, it's probably easier to find sad stories than
Oh,
funny
yeah.
ones. Not because I
Yeah.
don't have a sense of humor. I think it's because more often than not, when you talk to people long enough, they tend to give you the most personal stories. And usually they're sort of sad or stories about struggle rather than funny ones. I do have some funny ones if you want me to think of some.
Oh, well, yeah, we could get back to them in a second. But actually, I kind of want to hear what questions you're used to asking. And then I kind of want to answer them myself. Maybe I want to end up on the Portraits of Boston blog. I'm not saying anything, but if you want to do it, I'm here for you.
You can't do that anymore because it's Portraits of
Oh,
America.
because it's Portraits of America, yeah. So what are some of the questions?
Seriously, I don't have any questions. That's the
It's just
thing that surprises
conversation.
people, yes. I mean, again, it's different. Sometimes you might ask someone a question because nothing else works, but usually my hope is always to have a natural conversation. So I might start with something only for the sake of starting a conversation. As long as the person tells me something, then we can go ahead with the conversation. So let's say you tell me you go to school, and I ask you, what are you studying? And you tell me what you're studying, and then I ask you why you're studying this and not something else, and from then on we can talk for an hour, right?
So I'm going to think very closely about every word I say right now so that maybe we could get a quote out of this. So what are people's normal reactions to when you talk to them on the street? Because it is such a lost art. Being able to talk to people, people don't expect it anymore. I try to talk to strangers on the T all the time and they look at me like I'm crazy, so I have no idea how you do it.
Normal reactions to something that's not normal. That's kind of a difficult thing, but I would say that at least 7 out of 10 are extremely open, almost as if they've done this before, even though they haven't. And I'm not sure if it's the way I talk to them or I always come across open-minded people, but I've had only a few negative reactions, really memorable ones. One time, I don't know if I can get up here, one time a guy sort of took a martial arts pose and stay away from me. But this is really an exception.
Oh, wow. Okay, so most people are generally good. But so like I was saying before, one of the things that really makes your blog so special is the captions that people have to say. But I know you've done it so many times, so I'm interested in seeing if you would know what captions meet the faces of the people. So this is a game of who said it. So I'm going to read a quote that you have posted on your blog. I'm going to show you 2 pictures. One of them is going to be the person who said that quote. The other person is just going to be another person.
Moment of truth.
You're looking nervous. You're
I
looking,
mean,
I don't know if you're ready to do
maybe
this.
I'm not the one behind the blog.
All
Right?
right, let's go with this first. Okay, it's, I used to be an artist, and now you're not, you said? Do you see me breathing? Do you see me walking? Living is a form of art.
Let's see what you have.
Which one is it?
I'll go with this one.
Of course it's the guy with the handlebar mustache. Of course,
might
it
be
has
the
to be
mic.
that guy. Okay, and then number 2. This one's tough. I have to be honest with you. This one's tough. It's, I hope to one day save the world from itself. Is it this guy?
You pick some old
Or is it this guy?
I'm not sure that's the guy. All right, I'll have to go with this one.
Was it the
making
pink
it too easy
that
for
drew
me.
you off? Was that what made him not a guy? Yeah, it is this guy. It's Mr. Bearded American. It sounds like he would do that. Okay, next one. Just remember to Photoshop me to make me look 2 sizes smaller. This guy, this girl, or this guy?
It is the girl.
It is the girl. And do you remember if you Photoshopped her 2 sizes smaller?
I did not. I never have.
Why is she wearing paws? Why? What, like, where do you find these people? They always have the strangest costumes going on ever.
This wasn't even Boston.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Salem.
Salem. It's the witch trials. Those things will do it to you. And then final one, I have, when I wear nicer clothes, I feel like I can do more. I feel like almost a superhero in a cape.
You said
And honestly,
the most difficult for the last.
yes, I put them 2 together,
both
and
very nice,
I
yeah.
happen to actually completely agree with these 2 people. My red blazer, on point.
This will be really tough, but I have to go with this one.
This guy is correct. You were 4 for 4.
So I guess I am the one.
The man knows his photos. All right, Ivan, thank you.
Spend a lot of time preparing.
Oh, yeah, no, we
you,
planned
Mike.
that.
Thank you,
Thank you
having
so
me.
much
It was a
for
pleasure.
being on the show. It was a
pleasure.
complete pleasure. Okay, now much like Ivan, my friend Lauren Balfour likes talking to strangers. She wanted to see how people would react to random compliments. Take a look at this hidden camera experiment.
Hey guys, I'm Lauren, and we're taking the streets of Boston and seeing how people react when I just give them a compliment. I love the color of your coat.
Thank you.
So pretty. Yeah, no worries. Sorry, this is weird, but I love your scarf. Like, I love your scarf. Yeah, no, it's great. I love your jacket. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I dig it. I love the color of your sweater. I just love it.
Okay.
Yeah. I like your hat. Yeah. I love your sweater. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, sorry, that's such a pretty color, the hat. It's a gorgeous, like, where did you get that hat?
I actually found it.
I love your boots.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Your whole look, you just look great. Yeah.
I did wash it.
Oh, good. That's
But
the most important
I
part.
also like the color, and I was like, I
It's
need this.
beautiful. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. No worries. Have a good day. Yeah. I love the little booties. I like your coat. Yeah, you're welcome. Looks very warm. I love your hat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
$12, Chinatown.
Really? Well, I'll have to go look into that then. Well, it's pretty cool out tonight, but hopefully we warmed some people's hearts. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks for that, Lauren. So, one of the things I wanted this show to be was intimate. I wanted that personal, sitting out in the backyard vibe. And there's no better way to get that vibe, I think, than a campfire song about how I got this show.
There's a lot better ways.
Our singer, Joe Holt, will be providing the music and acoustic backings. I was at a Hot Topic in the mall one day,
Hot topic.
doing some personal shopping,
Because where else am I gonna get fingerless fishnet gloves?
when, out of the corner of my eye, I saw Bigfoot.
Or a really hairy mole kid.
I said, "Hey, Bigfoot, what are you doing here? In Hot Topic?"
Buying a South Park t-shirt.
And Bigfoot said,
Mike, I'm lost. I can't find my parents.
right. And I said, That's too bad, little guy.
Bigfoot's lost in the mall and he knows your name.
And I thought, golly gee, I like helping people.
Bigfoot's technically not a person.
Hey, listen, so I took his hand.
Big hairy hand.
And I went searching.
Still in the mall.
For Bigfoot's parents. Searching for the missing link's parents, checking every nook and cranny of that mall. From Cinnabon to Lids, we scoured every store.
They must have checked them all. Big hairy parents probably stand out in a mall.
But then I came to a dark forest, conveniently located in the back of Lord & Taylor.
In the stocking section,
there was a low growl.
A rumble in the bushes.
And the trees parted ways.
Still in the mall.
And out from the woods,
Bigfoot is shaking in fear.
2 hairy figures.
Mr. and Mrs. Foot.
I'd found his parents.
Daily good deed accomplished.
And they went back into those dark, mysterious woods. A family. Whole again.
Broken home no longer broke.
I mean, then, as anyone would assume, the Emerson Channel called and asked if I wanted to host a 1-hour show.
Then the ground opened up and a dragon!
No, that's about it, actually. But I really liked helping that kid find his parents. So I wanted to make a show about that.
Reuniting Bigfoots.
Helping others.
That too.
They search for the missing link's parents, checking every nook and cranny of that mall. From Cinnabon to Lids, we scoured every store.
They must have checked them all.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what really happened. Joe Holt, everybody, Joe Holt! All right. So, from fake helping fake Bigfoot in a fake mall, yes, and plenty of fake plants, I can't say fake, to someone who's actually doing so much good in the Boston community. We got a chance to sit down with MonaLisa Smith, president and founder of Mothers for Justice and Equality. Take a look.
Mothers for Justice and Equality was founded in 2010. And we were founded by women who had lost children to violence. In 2010, my nephew, his name was Eric Smith, and his life was taken in the Grove Hall section of Boston. And the loss was very devastating to my family. And I really did not want any other people to feel the pain and the anguish that we felt. And so I really started to organize women who I knew had experienced the same type of trauma as my niece who lost her only son.
We declare that this is really our problem, and as a community we need to come together and with solutions.
So in organizing and founding Mothers for Justice and Equality, our aim was to humanize our children, to educate folks on the human toll, and begin to build strategies that would help us to move the agenda on ending violence. We're now working in the House of Correction. So we are going to work with inmates, and we're going to teach them how to have a plan when they get out. We're also working more closely with the women within our network and helping them to develop skills so that they can get a job. Our work with youth, we're going to continue to work very closely with young people. We're going to continue to teach them self-esteem, teach them advocacy, teach them about policy, legislation, teach them that their voice matters and it's needed at the table.
And we're going to continue to have these rallies, and we're going to continue to meet with the officials, and we're going to continue to fight for our children, because they are our children.
So by being able to connect with one another, we're all experiencing the same type of personal issues, and being able to share that and building trust circles really help us to move into a place of sustainability and leadership. for those individuals to have the opportunity to be empowered so that they are in control of their own destiny. That, you know, that there's a shift in decision making, that the people at the bottom are asked, what are the resources you need, instead of the people at the top telling them this is what you need, right? So that whole consumer model where don't just develop something and wonder why the people don't use it. Ask the people for their opinion before you create it. And that would save us a lot of money and a lot of time and resources if we just go to the people who are in need of the services and ask them. And that's what MJE is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing MonaLisa Smith. Thank you so much. Take a seat. Nice. MonaLisa, thank you so much. When we started this show, I really wanted to give back, and not give back, but I wanted to spotlight somebody who was giving back, and you were the perfect choice for us. I'm so glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
It means so much for not only what you've been doing for the greater Boston community, but also to be on the show today, to be able to maybe get somebody else out there and helping out people. So I want to know a little bit more about Mothers for Justice and Equality. What has the support been like in the greater Boston area for your organization?
The support has been tremendous. People have recognized the need for the organization and also have rallied around us and have encouraged us in developing leadership within the organization and within the people who have been afflicted by the violence.
So I know that this whole organization and your ideas to give back all started from the tragic death of your nephew. If you're okay, I just want to kind of cherish his life a little bit and tell us a little bit about who your nephew really was.
My nephew, his name was Eric Smith, and he was 18 when his life was taken from us. He was a young man who loved life. You know, he had challenges in his life, and made some, you know, bad choices. But he was a very vibrant person with a beautiful smile that would light up a room, very gentle and kind, and he was my niece's only son. You know, he was my niece's only son. He was my nephew. He was my mother's great-grandson. He was my sister's grandson. You know, my mother, she always talks about, you know, how kind he was, you know, when, you know, because she's elderly, and when her, you know, feet were hurting, and he would just, you know, massage her feet, and you know, just a very gentle soul, a very kind young man.
Yeah, you're honoring his life in an amazing way.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we sat down with some of your friends and colleagues, because you do such amazing work, and it is so appreciated. So take a look at what some of your friends and colleagues had to say about you.
No one should have to live with violence as well as poverty in their lives. It's really important for people to understand how it's all connected, and on a community level, how it can be changed. And I was able to connect with the women through my poverty as well as trauma. And it's my goal in life to work against poverty, to alleviate it. MonaLisa allows the passion to come through.
In 1981, I lost my son to violence. He was 15 years old, and he was stabbed to death in a fight. It was devastating for me and my kids. You know, thank God for MonaLisa.
She helped us to see, like, within ourselves, to come out and express how you felt, and that it's okay. And I've learned that from MonaLisa. She's just, her spirit's just awesome, you know, and that's what attracted me, is just her gracefulness.
It's been one of the best experiences in my career.
This is what I've been looking for. Starting an organization and we take control of our destiny, and as a group, our voices will be heard.
Meeting MonaLisa was a blessing. Things happen for a reason, but I mean, God always put things in your life for a reason. And this journey that I'm on with MJE, it's going to be a blessing.
Your initial response from all of that?
These women have been a blessing to me in so many ways that, you know, I can't begin to say, you know, how grateful I am to them. You know, it's an interesting journey when, you know, you come to do work and you realize that, you know, that the people that you've come to help are actually there to help you. Yeah. So it's just a beautiful, moving experience.
I know I can't say enough how amazing and honored I am to have you on the show, and how amazing the work you do is. So we at the show wanted to give you something. We didn't really know exactly what we wanted to give. Ellen could give a car, things like that. We have a flat bike over there that maybe we could help you out with. But just as a little token of our gratitude, we're going to make a $150 donation to Mothers for Justice and Equality in the name of your nephew. MonaLisa, thank you so much for coming on the show. But you're not done yet, because so earlier, Kyle, our band's bass player, challenged me to a game of cornhole with a twist. Basically, he said we should play cornhole with 6 holes. Each hole, the ground and the board itself will represent a different food that the opposing player will have to eat. These foods could be disgusting or delicious. We'll only find out after the beanbags have been tossed. Sound about right, Kyle? Sure. Yeah. MonaLisa, I want you to participate, but I would never make you eat the things that me and Kyle are dumb enough to eat.
Thank you.
So would you be a celebrity tosser in this game of what I like to call, why would I eat that? All right. Okay. Here, MonaLisa, yeah, you could come right over here. Okay. So Kyle, you get red, I guess. So let's just, before we begin, we're each going to take a toss, and then we're going to eat what has to be eaten. So the potential things are ketchup, mayo, Spam, balsamic vinegar, ready for this, mac and cheese powder, horseradish, chocolate cupcakes, delicious, or tofu. You want to go first?
Should our celebrity thrower go first?
Oh yeah, actually, MonaLisa, you're
Throw
gonna.
out the first pitch?
Do you want? Okay, actually have MonaLisa throw it to see what I have to eat. All right.
If I get it in, then you don't have to eat.
No. Just throw it. I don't want to. I don't want to skew you anyway. Okay. Ha! Ooh. The ground is chocolate cake, so I get to eat chocolate cake. Everything's going to be chocolate cake, no matter what, for me. All right, let's see. Oh no!
Chocolate
cake. All right. So we're starting off on a good note. Take that. Like this, yes. Let's take a step closer, because that might be too easy. Yeah. All right. I can deal with this.
That was nice. Actually, I'm going for more.
No, not yet. We're probably going to hit the ground more.
Okay.
All right, you first.
I'm first.
Come on. Give me something. You know what? We'll count that. I mean, it's not really him. Balsamic vinegar. I mean, there is an actual logic to this game. I'm just not playing by it anymore. Oh! More chocolate cake. All right, yes. I'll just take my balsamic vinegar while you have some of that. Should I just drink it out of the bottle? Like, MonaLisa, I'm sorry that you have to see this. I'm sorry. We just had such a wonderful interview, and now I'm about to drink balsamic vinegar. All right. Cheers.
Down the hatch.
Oh my God. Yep. I'm Italian, but that's still. That bites. All right. I'll go, oh man, that stings. Oh, I stink. You're not eating chocolate cake again. I'm coming back.
But it's delicious.
Okay,
All right,
I'll go.
Oh, no. Twice the chocolate cake. I'm eating all of the chocolate cake.
3. There it is.
Yes.
That's horseradish. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh.
Mac and cheese powder. Go with that. I'll eat the mac and cheese powder. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, okay. Wait, okay. Cheers, bud. Cheers. MonaLisa, again, I'm so sorry. Here we go. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's the hottest thing ever.
All right, Kyle. I'm really happy to say that right now you have to go sing a song. So get back up there, Kyle. Thanks.
Oh.
Hey, that's Why Would I Eat That? MonaLisa, thank you for being a part. All right. So like I said, they're going to sing a song, but it's not just any song. It's the funkiest of all songs in the world right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Uptown Funk.
That gel fight for that white gold. This one's for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpiece. Wildin', wildin', living it up in the city. I got Chuck's on and Saint Laurent. I gotta kiss myself, so pretty. I'm too hot, hot damn. All the police and the firemen, I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. Yeah, all about that money. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Believe me, just watch. Hey, 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 stop! Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Take a sip, silent check. Julio, get the stretch. Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh jar skippy. I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the firemen. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. Yeah, I'm bad about that money. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, hey. All right, now one last thing. We got something to tell you. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Dance, jump on it. If you sexy, then flaunt it. If you freaky, then own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Dance, jump on it. If you sexy, then flaunt it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Don't believe just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Uptown funk you up. 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 Uptown funk you up.
Uptown, funky up. Uptown, funky up. Wow, that was great. All right, next up is the greatest television couple since Ross and Rachel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's GMA's Ginger Zee and New York Live's Ben Aaron. Guys, could you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my God, we did it. We did
Yes.
it. Oh, welcome back to. We did it. Welcome back to college television. Oh,
it's
man.
the best.
So,
it's true. It's the most pure and innocent of all the televisions.
oh, we're dirty over here. We're dirty. So I actually, Ben, I know that you actually went to Emerson,
Yes.
and Ginger, you did not. But but I want to know a little bit about your college television experience. If you have
Mine
any.
or Ginger's?
Both of yours. It's a group interview, or speak for each other.
Ginger's a scientist, so hers is all like numbers and equations and all kinds of stuff that you never will understand.
So she's
Mine,
actually talented.
she has the talent. She has the brains. I'm the brawn, as you can see.
I did internships, but during my education, I didn't do anything with college TV. I did some college radio, and then it was all internships, and I worked at a PBS station while I was in college, so it was kind of the same.
That gears it up well for me. I do college television all the time, and you're on national television, didn't do college television once. Really show some great things for me in the future. Woo! So I want to ask you guys a little bit about how you guys fell in love, because Ginger, I have to tell you, I know Ben. I've known Ben for a couple years now. He's a little bit much, a little bit much. How did this happen? How did this come to be?
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Great. What?
Put out an ad on Craigslist. I said, "Great legs and butt." A lot of guys. I got a lot of guys emailing me, and then finally one woman was like, "That I fit the bill," and it was Ginger, and boom, that's how it happened. That's how it happened.
Ginger, do you have the same story?
Yeah, it's very similar. Only nothing at all is the same.
Not at all.
No, we met at a charity event at SoulCycle, and my network was trying to get him to come over. So it was this big love fest of TV people, and we were all riding bikes and very sweaty.
It was a sweaty love fest.
And I saw Ben without his shirt off, and I said, you know what? That's the man I'm going to marry.
That's the man, the skinny man that is Ben Aaron. Fall in love with that guy.
By default. It was pity. It was a pity default.
Pity love, pity marriage.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So like I was saying, not everybody is completely familiar with Ben's work, and it's different. I like to emulate it, but Ginger, he's utilized you a lot in his work, and sometimes it's not so great. Take a look.
You can pretend to be humble, but you're a good-looking, talented singer who's got a hot wife.
She's pretty hot.
And you're doing it, man.
She's pretty hot.
Just let it fly. I'm egotistical. I don't have anything to brag
Do you
about.
have a girlfriend?
I have a fiance.
Oh.
Yeah.
When is the date?
June 7th.
You set the date.
She's on TV, actually, too. Ginger Zee. You can watch her on Good Morning America.
I
You
know
might
who that is.
meet her one day.
And you're talking about my wife being hot?
Dude, we should... I was going to say swap, but that'd be weird.
Can I tell you something? I just want to high-five you.
Wait, give...
Hello, Ginger.
Hello, Ben.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Ginger, how do you allow that stuff to happen?
Well, I can't. I kind of forgot to shave that day.
Yeah.
No, I'm flattered when he puts me in one of his pieces. It's one of my favorite things, and he uses our dog a lot too. So it's like a whole family affair.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's something we have in common. We've both at least made a couple cameos in Ben's work so far. But you were speaking about family before, and I know that you have your dog Otis. who both of you talk about as much as possible. Is he there?
Otis. Hey, Otis, look.
Otis, there he is.
Otis, through the camera. Otis, look. Hey,
if you're familiar with Ben's work or Ginger's social media at all, you'll see that they are so in love with this dog, and Otis really just doesn't do much at all. Oh man, look at Otis. Oh, yeah. Ben and Ginger, I don't really even need to talk to you guys anymore. Just keep the camera on Otis.
Dog.
I could imagine that for you guys, there being an ABC, NBC kind of issue going on. Did the networks have any problem with your love? Did they tell you you can't fall in love, you're not allowed?
It's a lot like the Montagues and the Capulets. We were separated for a while by moat. There are times where I go to ABC to see her, and I'll get a look from somebody and maybe like, hey, you really shouldn't be here.
I don't know about
nude
that.
frisking perhaps comes into play. No, it's never been
No,
really
it's never been an issue.
because I do stuff that's completely different from her stuff. If I was a meteorologist, then it would be an issue. But I do want to say to you, Emerson students, as you can see, we are in the #1 market in the world, New York City, on WNBC.
That's right.
And as you saw from Andrew's wig, the guy who's playing Ginger, the props are so much more elaborate than when you have in college. It really is spectacular. It really doesn't change when you leave college. You think it's like, oh, I'm going to have $1 million worth of budget and stuff. You don't. You have to, you're just scrapping things together.
Yeah, I always say the same thing. News is just news. It's still news.
Yep.
And weather is still weather. And I guess every step I worked at several markets on the way up. And every one I thought, well, this one's going to be way more glamorous.
Nope.
And then it was the same
Never.
exact thing. I mean, there's some perks here and there on the side. But it's really just, you got to love it because it never changes.
Yep.
At all.
Passion.
Oh man, that's such great advice. Thank you guys. But so I know we've all seen that Boston has had a rough patch when it comes to weather. Ginger, you know for sure. I've been trudging through 6 feet of snow for the last month. But I want to play a game with you guys because I want to see just how good at weather you really are. This is a game I like to call Snowdrift or Car.
Ooh.
Basically,
yes.
We have a little stinger. We're just going to show our little stinger really quick.
Okay.
After Effects at its best. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to show you an initial picture. You have to tell me if that picture is a snowdrift or if it's a car that's underneath a pile of snow. Take the first one.
Let's see. What do you think?
Car.
I say car too. You can see the rear view mirror.
Yeah,
that's easy.
All right, okay. Well, we wanted to start you off nice and easy. One is
Easy,
car.
Mike.
Congratulations.
Challenge us.
Okay. How about this one? Number 2. Take a look.
Those are boobs. Those are snow melons.
I think there's a car on the left one, but not on the right. I feel like that's a drift.
I feel like
this is a trick question.
I feel like they're both cars just to disagree with my wife.
Okay, so let's take a look. There is a car. There's a car somewhere. It's one car. There are not 2 cars.
I win.
Whatever.
Yeah. Meteorology. That's what you learn in college.
She's got practice.
How about this one?
That is not a car.
No.
Not a car.
No?
That's a basketball hoop.
It's very packed.
Is it? All right, let's take a look.
Hold on. Try.
It's an actual snowdrift, and that's a mailbox. Close enough.
We're so good at this game.
Okay, and then the final one right here.
Sex.
Yeah, I'm going just all drift. I don't see a car.
Okay, well, get ready. Take a look, because not only is that a car, that is my car. Currently in this situation. My car. Ben, I've tried. I've tried to drive down to New York a couple times for the show, but like that, it's not happening until at least mid-April.
We're streaming Mike right now live, and it's delightful.
It is.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, I mean, I guess maybe they'll let me do it again sometime.
Yeah, they should let you do it. And you know what? We hear the crew and everybody, and being an Emerson student and knowing how much passion the people have, I am proud of you and everybody that's involved in the show, because it's a pain to do these shows, man. It's hard. And when I got to Emerson, they're like, you can't have a show till you're like a junior. And I was like, screw that. So we just did a bunch of TV shows. And you know what? I don't want to be egocentric. but I like to think that I am the reason that Emerson Channel is so glorious right now.
Okay, Ben. We'll let you have that.
the word.
I'd like to be a little egocentric also and say that I have my own show, and you didn't do that while you were here.
I did have my own show.
Oh, okay.
I had the wrong page with my own show.
Oh, okay, okay. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. All right, thank you guys. What?
Shows, Mike.
Yeah, but were any of them named Ben?
No, but I'm not a narcissist, Mike.
All right, all right. I can hear people in control room clapping for you saying that I was a narcissist. All right,
I'm
take
proud
it.
of you guys.
I'll take it.
I'm proud.
Whatever, guys.
Own it.
Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I mean, maybe next time I have it, you guys could just always be my guests. Always just come on the show. Yeah, that works.
Great.
All right.
I mean, we'll dress up next time.
Yeah.
I like the matching hats. It's cute.
We're like Samuel L. Jackson right now.
I just have to keep it makeup free.
Yeah.
While I'm not on TV.
Otis is wearing makeup.
Let it breathe.
Well, you are on TV though. Whatever. We have to go. As much as I want to talk to you guys, we have to move on. We have Magic coming on the show.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye, guys. Okay, so now it's time for a segment I like to call Magic Mike. It's an actual magician. Ladies and gentlemen, another person who came in thinking the show was about him, Mike Harrington. Clap it up. No. What? What? No.
That's going to be uncomfortable when you have to use those later.
I'm just going to button this up. Mike,
all right.
Thanks for coming on the show. So
Nice
take
to
a seat,
meet you,
take a
Michael.
seat.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So you're a magician, an illusionist, they say.
I'm an illusionist. I'm a magician, whichever you feel more comfortable with.
You do close hand magic also, right?
I do a lot of close-up magic.
All
I
right.
do all sleight of hands.
So
no trick cards, no trick anything,
it's
all sleight of hand.
Okay.
Pure.
So get into
magic.
it. I want to be amazed.
Let's see it. I like to give people an advantage because I am quick with my hands. So before I get into it and try the hard stuff, I want you to see that I am actually quick with my hands. Have you ever heard of 3-card Monte?
I have. It's the oldest trick in the book.
It is. Most people don't know that. It's when they mix 3 cards around, you have to find the queen. It's like a scam. You can never win. But this is kind of like that, except the name of the game. Well, I'm going to teach you. The name of this game is Follow the Cap.
Okay.
So we take the cap like that.
Okay.
And we make, can you blow? Can you blow? Oh, the magic blow. And it's gone.
No.
It's gone like that. No, but it just goes right over to the other side. So it's
right,
quick.
rational,
But then
rational.
the second time, it's a little faster. Way out there, it'll go. But then we need a magic blow, magic blow. There it is, and it comes back just like that, right?
Wow.
But the third time, sometimes I get caught. People don't notice. So we have to get rid of the pen, right like that. We get rid of the pen.
What?
We get rid of the cap, magic blow,
No,
magic
stop.
blow.
I'm leaving. I can't handle this.
No, just right up in the ear, right there. That's the oldest one. That's the actual oldest one in the book.
Okay.
1, 2.
There's
and then
more?
No, that's it.
Okay. What
so
else do you have?
now we're fit. Now it's fair. I have a couple more cards.
Yeah, you're quick. We get it. You're good. Hurry up.
All right. I need you, if you could, sir.
Yes.
Just touch any card as I go through. I want you to take one out, any one. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to take this one. Do I show you?
Yeah, it's okay if I see it, actually. I want you to write your name on it, just so we know. It's the only card like that in the entire world.
It's the King of Diamonds because...
Because you're a king.
Diamonds? Yeah, I'm king. Wait, on the back or the front you want me to
Right on the front. Right on the front. Right there. All right.
Mike.
Now it
That's my
becomes
name,
unique.
right?
Is it? Let's check.
It's my name? Yeah.
Mike.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, so Mike, your special card. What's your name on? I want you to take your hand, just hold it an inch above the table. I'm going to do this as slow as I can do it, okay?
What are you about to do to me?
So we're going to take your signed card. You hold on to that tight, okay? You just hold on
tight?
to that.
Like
yeah,
hold
yeah.
it. You just said an inch above my...
So I can't get at it.
Okay.
Watch. So we'll take your card, only card like that in the world, right? We'll take the King of Clubs. So we take this King of Clubs right here. And watch, you are going to feel this, Mike. Watch, ready? It's not going to hurt. Watch, we take this King of Clubs right here. What? Do you feel that? Do you feel it? Do you feel the magic?
No.
You feel it warming up?
not at
Come
all.
on, you got to believe, Mike. You got to believe. You
Okay.
feel
I
it.
meditate. I could do this.
That's what it's all about. Ready? Right here. 1, 2, and hopefully we can get a quick switch like that. Let's check. Let's see under your hand.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's your cue.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
I'm glad.
Stop it.
But it's gonna get a little harder.
This is a
I'll be
real
honest.
card too.
They're real cards. You can keep them. There'll be a special souvenir for you. All right.
All right. No, I'll take.
No, we need not
yeah,
that one.
you
Not
need
that
it.
one.
Okay.
Do you know Harry Houdini? Harry Houdini.
I've heard of him.
When he was a famous magician, he would have other magicians come into his mansion to try to fool him because no one could trick Harry Houdini. Once you know magic, it's like you know all the tricks. But there was one guy who could fool Harry Houdini, and he did the trick that I'm about to show you right now.
Okay.
So if we take a signed card, they might not have signed them back then because they trusted each other. You know, it was a better time.
Yeah,
but I put it about halfway in. Now I'm letting you know. I know the card's right there. Okay. Then I do this cut, which your grandfather may have done, which is it's a quick cut. Do you see how you bring it to the top?
Grandpa didn't do that one.
See, he did though. It's just faster.
Okay.
So we bring it to the top. So
okay.
if I take your signed card, I'll hold it. You lift up half the deck. About half. Yeah.
Is that about half?
Yeah, that's good. So we'll put it in and watch. It's quick. It's
Okay.
quick right there. Do you see? Check. I think we got it.
Stop it! Stop! Mike! Mike! Okay, Mike next semester is a 1-hour magic special dedicated to only you. What? This is way more entertaining than anything I could produce. Okay.
Let's try because it does get old though, because you're just bringing it to the top of the deck. And we can see it's in the middle, right there. And we could take it, we'll put it, it is, and now just push it in all the way.
Okay. It's in there. Is that supposed to be the? Oh no! You did not. No, you did. What? No.
Oh yeah,
No.
we'll just use that. We'll use that one. That one will work, right? But no, we should try. You do. You have to take it. We're gonna take it. His card. We're just gonna give it.
Could you see this card just changed again?
No, it did. I think it did. It did, right? No. Do you know where it went though? That's why keep the sleeves up. It actually went right down.
You're telling me the king?
Your signed card.
Yeah. Okay. So the King of Diamonds.
Yeah.
No, King of Hearts. Something like that. It has my name on it. We know.
Right.
Right.
Went into my pocket. Check. What?
It was
check
just
this
in
out.
your mouth.
Right there. Right into the pocket.
Well,
no, that is a good trick. That's a good trick, though. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Look, it is. It is a signed card. Your signed king.
Okay. Well, this was a great show.
I can tell you. No, because a lot of people think it goes up the sleeve, across the chest, and then down into the pocket. But what I do is I actually take your card and I palm it, which is something magicians have been doing for a long time. Just you can palm it, but then that's when you make it disappear right there. You make it go.
Jesus. Okay, that's it. I'm officially freaked out. I don't need to hear anymore. Mike.
No, look, but for the big finale, let's see. Hopefully, right down in the pocket. We check.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
take,
no,
come on.
what?
Come on. Take
Okay,
your time.
okay.
It's my birthday. There it is, right there,
Jeez.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I couldn't
Mike
have done it
Cantalupo.
without him. I couldn't have done it without him.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
All
That was
right.
a lot of fun.
Everybody, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for tuning in for this last hour. This show has been every single thing that I could ever dream of and more. Thank you to our audience. Thank you to our control room. Thank you to our set design people. Thank you to everybody. Closing out the show with Mojo Workin'. Ladies and gentlemen, my band.
Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Yeah, but it just don't work on you.